mynews.studio.
Cows getting an mRNA bird flu shot. Could this change the way we handle pandemics from now on?
Today is May 31st, 2025. Let's get straight into it. The world's first mRNA vaccine for cattle against H5N1 bird flu has just been developed. Why does this matter so much?
Well, up until recently, bird flu mostly affected wild birds and poultry. But in early 2024, the H5N1 2.3, 4.4b strain jumped to U.S. dairy cattle. Over 950 herds across 16 states have been hit. That's never happened before at this scale.
Why is it a problem if cows get infected? They aren't birds.
There are two main reasons. First, the virus has been found in milk and tissues, which raises food safety issues and puts farm workers at risk. Second, when a virus jumps from birds to mammals, it's a warning sign. Viruses can adapt, and there's already been one fatal human case linked to this strain. So,
Wait, are we talking about a real pandemic risk here?
that's the concern. Each time a virus adapts to new species, the chances of it spreading among humans go up.
Right. And this vaccine, it's using mRNA, like the COVID-19 vaccines?
Exactly. Scientists used the mRNA platform to target bird flu genes in cattle. Early trials with Holstein calves showed strong immune responses. But there's a catch. We still need bigger trials to check how safe and effective it is for different breeds. And long-term effects? Still not clear.
What's the usual way outbreaks in cattle are handled right now?
At the moment, it's pretty blunt. If a herd tests positive, infected animals are culled, movement is restricted, and biosecurity is increased. It's disruptive and expensive, and it doesn't always stop the spread. So the question is, could a vaccine make culling unnecessary?
If this vaccine does work, how soon could farmers actually use it?
That's still open. Regulatory approval takes time, especially for new technology in animals. Scaling up production is another hurdle. And for smaller farms, the cost could be a barrier at first.
So if mass vaccination happens, how does that change things for farmers and the food supply?
Fewer animals would need to be culled, so there'd be less economic loss. Outbreaks would be rarer, which means fewer trade restrictions and more stable dairy and meat supply chains. But at the start, there's the cost of the vaccine and getting it administered, which could hit small farms harder.
Let's zoom out. Globally, could this be a model for stopping future pandemics before they start?
Most pandemics start when viruses jump from animals to humans. If we stop the virus in cattle, we lower the risk of a new strain adapting to people. And with mRNA technology, in theory, we could adapt vaccines for other livestock or even wild animals. Maybe this is how we get ahead of the next big outbreak.
But what's left in the way? Any major doubts?
Plenty. We still need more data on safety. Regulatory approval isn't guaranteed. Production and delivery need to be quick and reach enough animals. And there's public trust. Will farmers and consumers accept genetically engineered vaccines in the food system?
But if it does work, we're talking about saving animals, protecting workers, and maybe stopping a pandemic before it even starts.
That's what everyone hopes for. We'll keep watching as trials progress and as the approval process moves forward.
A world-first vaccine, and maybe a new way to prevent pandemics. Thanks for joining us for this look behind the headlines.
Thank you for listening. This episode was brought to you by mynews.studio. You can try it now for free.